Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're jumping into one of the cars in the collection, the 350Z, my budget drift car that has become anything but budget. But regardless, we've got to get it ready for its first proper drift event up at Driftland in a couple of weeks at Dory Fest. It's going to be amazing, so join me down the unit. Get ready, it's about to go down. Yes, my friends, we're back down the unit and we're back working on my cheap, well, at one point it was cheap, 350Z. We have got an event coming up in a couple of weeks up at Driftland, and I'm really excited. It's been over a year, near enough, to the date when I last did a proper skid. We did take this to Santa Pod, but we also realised we had a lot of problems with it, so it had to be dealt with. And they have now been dealt with. So I want to go over what we're doing today so you guys know, and then we can crack on. So this is the breakdown of what is happening today. So I've started doing it already, but we need to smooth down this because I ripped all the paint off and repaint that. I have got some spray paint to do it. Just need to cover the badge. I don't want to ruin that. And then we'll get that redone and it will look way better for the event. There's a lot of cool cars going to this event and I don't want to make mine look terrible. I feel quite lucky that I'm still able to go in this, even though I think this is pretty cool. It's on genuine wheels, baby. Let's go. We're going to see how it gets on. I've never drifted the car before properly, so who knows? It could be great, it could be a disaster. Next up, we avoid the sting and nettle. Super simple job, but we need to strap down this battery properly and get everything on here all nice and tight. As you can see, it looks pretty terrible. So we're trying to fix it. Brilliant, nice. What's up, Finny? What's up, buddy? What's up, my man? So today here in lovely sunny Essex, it's lovely and sunny, so Finn will probably be in the shade a lot, but I had to have him out. I couldn't have him locked up in the house all day, so look at the blue skies, baby. Remember this, it doesn't last long here. Right, car now unlocked. Next stage. We're going to be doing a couple of bits in here. Let me show you what. This head unit must be removed. It just blinds me. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it just blinds me. I've already taken the centre bit out. I wish I had a better gear knob than this. It's a shame I don't, but hey ho. And secondly, we need to replace this seat. Now I have got the subframe, I just don't know about side mounts. So we'll have to have a dig around and hope to God we have some old ones laying around from back in the day somewhere. Worst case, we'll go and look around the well at work. But this, I've got a bucket seat to put in here and I'll show you that very, very shortly. So it's a very, very nice, simple, we hope, day today. The hardest bit is going to be the side mounts in this. I don't know where old ones might be, but I'll have a little look. I might have just thrown them all away. That's the worry I have. Basically, at Driftland now, there is a rule where if you want to take passengers, they have to be in a bucket seat with harnesses. Thankfully, I have another set of 621 harnesses from back in the day. Mentioned the 621. What do you think to the new top? All printed on super, super nice t-shirts as well. They're so comfortable. And they're going to be available in the link below if you want to grab one and help support what we've got going on, especially what we've got going on later this year. I can't wait to tell you. It involves this, but don't tell anybody. That's a little secret. If anybody wants to know what the plan is, I know I keep dipping it in, but on the members and for the Patreons, they already know. So you can always go sign up there. I think it's only a couple of quid, but it will help with a lot with what's going on. It's going to be pretty crazy. That's the breakdown. And I've also forgot my toolkit. So I guess I'm going to have to go and grab that, which is really irritating. But either way, you're not going to see that. You're going to see us starting to work on it. And I say us, I mean me, because I've got no friends. Let's go, baby. Oh, no! Forgot they were all on there. Well, there we go. Battery in. I made a hell of a job of that. That was ridiculous. Anyway, we don't need to plug it back in just yet. We should probably put the, whatever that thing's called, this thing, back in, I guess. Oh, that noise is horrible. Whew. Oh, so, I've been looking for about 35 minutes. I cannot find the paint thing that I would normally use. I can't even think what it's called. So what I've done is I've wiped it with water. Just to make sure it's like a little bit ready for this. Then we need to cover up this badge. Oh shit, I didn't do that with that thing, did I? Maybe I did. No, maybe I did. You only have this paper towel, so we're gonna just have to sellotape this over, I guess, and little bit of primer. This stuff is old as sin. But I'm just going to give it a little wazoo over it just to try and... Oh my God, it's going to get paint everywhere, isn't it? If this comes out okay, I'm going to be freaking shocked. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's let that dry. Right, I've just come in the old garage where the Civic lives and moved some stuff. And I've found a box of stuff. And I think these are side mounts. Now, I don't know what ones they're from. Let's go out, let's go open these and have a look, because we might have just hit the absolute jackpot here. Well, they're definitely side mounts. They're status racing side mounts. Oh my God. I wonder if these will work on that seat. Need to go get out of the car and have a look. Oh man. They're good as well then. Status racing side mounts. Man, these are fucking... I've got loads of these. I didn't even know. There's just a box of them in a unit. Right, so the holes work. Now we've just got to hope this mates the seat. If not, I'm getting a drill out and we're fucking making it. This thing's going to work. I cannot be asked to spend any money. So we need to go get the seat out of the old E36, which is actually going on Monday. Someone's buying it off me and I'm a little bit sad. This blue paint is looking mighty good. But anyway, today I want to run a little competition with you guys because this seat is old. Now, you don't have to get it right to win. I just want you to go down, leave a comment, take a guess at when you think this seat got its FIA approval. And whether you're right or wrong, you're going to be entered into a competition to win a little goodie pack. So it's going to be awesome. And one of you guys is going to win it for completely free. There's had a lot of farts on this seat and I haven't even had a chance to sit in it just yet. So go leave a comment down below, get into the competition and watch the 350Z build unfold. And there's Finn as well. Oh, I had to include Finn. That looks better now. So what I tried to do here, I don't know if you can see, I cleaned half of it with the wet vac to see if it'd come up any better, and it really hasn't. I think this is probably just like bleached by the sun at this point. Obviously it hasn't been used very much, so I mean, for the most part, I've given it a hoover of my old mate Henna's, and I think we'll just chuck the seats back in it and start finding bolts to put it onto the rails. Here's what it is, just an old seat, but hey ho. This is kind of a make it or break it moment to see how much of these I have to hack up. And we're not going to have to hack them up at all. They're going to fit fucking perfect. Unbelievable, techers. Come on. Okay, the only remaining concern I have is the bolts to use on the side mount, because these are obviously long, but I need them to be kind of fat. We need little chody ones, basically. Go. Seat is partially cleaner. Now it's on its side mounts and rail, buzzing with that. But I have a question for Driftland, which I've just asked them, because I don't think they are allowed to have harnesses strapped to there anymore, which is a real pain in the arse if they're not. So we will try and figure that out, but I'm glad we cleaned the cushions, because this seat is in fact from 1998. That was when this got its FIA certification. How crazy is that? There's a sticker on the back of it and on the side here. 1998. This seat is like old, bro. But all of the squeaky bum moments and farts and that happened in there. Oh man, I'm so glad we've given it a bit of a wash. Anyway, it does look pretty cool. I do like these Sparco seats. We're gonna have to put it in here, so we need to remove the OEM one. And I don't know really what to do about the seat, but I think on the other side I just left it in. But yeah, we need to take this seat out and then get it starting on the head unit. The only problem is my phone's about to die, so I need to find a phone charger ASAP. So while my phone was charging, I've given the spoiler another lick of lacquer. I've got the seat all bolted up on the side mounts onto the rail, and it looks mega. I'm really happy with that. So happy that we found the box full of spare parts. I guess that's one perk of having a failed car parts business. You have lots of parts laying around still. So what we are now going to have to do, because there was one more thing that happened during the thing. So also, I managed to get hold of Stu, who is the managing director, manager, track carer, whatever you want to call it, of Driftland. And I said on the rules, I saw that you can no longer have seat mounts having the harnesses bolted into them, and he confirmed you cannot. Luckily for me, I have a few of these laying around. Now what these are is they are plates with a nut welded in, and what you can do is bolt it underneath the chassis of the car, and then put the harness eye bolt, one of these, through it like that, and then the car is in between. So it's not the end of the world. I actually managed to take some of these off the E36, and I had this one laying around. So it means we have to annoyingly drill some holes in the car and then jack it up and lay underneath and try to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I might have to ask for a hand when that is happening. Right, while you've been on charge, I've made some executive decisions when it comes to this interior of this car. So, putting all this back in was such an arse ache, and every time I yanked on the hydro, it just came out. So I've removed the cluster for the aircon and all that, put it in where the radio was. It is not in that stable, but can't really move either because I've kind of wedged it in. So that'll have to do. I cannot be bothered. Honestly, it's been driving me absolutely insane. I spent about 25 minutes just trying to get that thing back into fit, and every time you pull the hydro, it pops out. So I was like, I've had enough. Don't know how Ian did it, so I can't be arsed. You're right, Finn. I've given this another lick of what the fuck is it called? Lacquer again, and I mean, it's definitely not the best job, but it looks better than it did before, so it's definitely going to be a 10-footer, I think, but it looks all right from back here. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. We just need now, last things to do, last things is get the harness bolts drilled in, find a safe place for them on both sides. I'm going to have to take the driver's seat out, I think, to do this, which isn't that much of an arse-ache of a job because it's quite easy to access them on this. And then, yeah, get drilling, and hopefully someone around will be able to help, literally. Okay, with a little help from my mum, we've got the bolts in. I'm not particularly happy with the position they're in, but it is the best we could do because there's a big subframe underneath. Just going to have to make the things come around a little bit more. But these are the rules of Driftland now, but hey, at least they're in and we haven't got to worry anymore. Didn't have to take that seat out either, which was a big plus. Right, the evening got a little bit interrupted by a dog walk, but it had to happen. Uh-oh, why is it doing that? What? What? Why would that be rounded? Job done, baby. Job fucking done. Well, look at that. We completed everything we needed to do, which is amazing. All right, albeit fairly simple stuff. And the last bolt of the day, obviously rounded, so we've had to nick one out of the S15. So please remind me of that. I need a seat bolt for the S15. Very annoying. Only thing left to do is clean it. Obviously not going to do that today because I am starving and I want to go get some food. Finn obviously does as well. Go on, make that noise. But before I go and ask you to hit subscribe and all that, I have to show you the mess that came out of that seat. I haven't packed that away yet. It's the last thing I've done, so bear with me. Oh, most of it's gone. I guess it's evaporated. Look at the colour. You see the colour of that water? See the colour of that? That come out of that seat. I mean, there's definitely residue left in there as well. Look, that is grim. Some of you would like that because you're weird, like me. Not going to long it out too much. Just want to say thank you for watching. Super stoked. We've got everything done. We had all the bits we needed here to do it. Only thing you have to do, order some tyres and clean it. Tyre Streets is doing me a banging deal on a set of tyres, so I have to give them a shout out. So Tyre Streets, thank you so much. I'll be placing that order tomorrow, or probably Monday actually. So yeah, that's all done. Needs a clean. Spoilers all done. The seats in. The battery bits all done. Harnesses bits done. Head units taken out. Car is now ready to skid. Now, if we get on well at Driftland, we're going to be going over to Ireland, my favourite place in the world, to drift in October. We've got lots of drifting to come in the end of this year, with a mixture of Santa Pod days too. So I'm praying me and this car bond. I think it should all be good. I can't remember if we remove the ABS or not. I'm sure we can just do it with a fuse. So worst case, I'll just rip that out when we're there. But it should be good to go. Everything's done. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some car content and me working on the car on the channel again. It's been a lot of fun. So make sure you subscribe, hit like because you love me, and check out 621 for the fresh merch, baby. Right, Finn, you ready to go home, buddy? I've got to now find the keys to the unit because I've lost them. Mint. See you guys later. Peace.